So welcome back to the channel. Today is 3-Minute Thursday, where we bring you one tip of the week in order to bring you the most value in the shortest period of time possible. Sometimes we touch on golf clubs, sometimes we touch on technique, sometimes we just give you random tips in order to help you take your game to another level, in which today's tip is just that. The absolute best thing is it's not going to break the bank, and it might be something that you haven't really thought of. So let's jump in and find out exactly what this week's tip is. So before we dive into this week's tip, I first off want to welcome any new viewers that's out there. So if it's your first time, consider hitting that subscribe button, because I surely would hate for you to miss out on any of the content that we're sharing with you each and every single week. So with that said, let's throw 3 minutes on the clock and start now. This week's tip comes from a really good friend of mine who happens to be a great online golf instructor. His name is Eric Cagorno. If you haven't been to a site, I'll leave a link in the description below, but he's always telling everybody if you're serious about taking your game to another level, you need feedback. And he believes the best form of feedback is video. So in honor of him and taking a page straight out of his book, I am a firm believer that what video can do for your technique, a launch monitor can truly help you optimize your launch characteristics to not only help you hit it straighter, but to also help you hit it farther. Because if you truly want to do so, you do need to understand what is going on with the golf ball once it leaves the club face. And actually, I mean, without the use of a launch monitor, it's really no different than hitting golf balls into an impact screen without a projected image, or worse yet, hitting golf balls out on a driving range. And believe me, one of the best ways to avoid those annoying situations is to acquire feedback, in which your launch monitor can be your best friend. I mean, if you truly want to know what the cause and effect is and why you're seeing the results that you are, your launch monitor can help you find the answers that you're searching for, such as, do you have a club path issue, or is it more of a face to path issue? I mean, do you have too high a spin, or is it too low a spin? And is it because your AOA is too steep, or is it more of a dynamic loft situation going on? No matter what, your launch monitor can help you take your game to another level by eliminating that guesswork to help you understand what those data points are. But without the use of technology, you'll likely find yourself back out on the range, spending countless hours trying this and trying that to no avail. And I know if the use of this technology can help me take my customers' game to another level, I know it can do wonders for yours as well. And here's the absolute best news. Even if you don't own a launch monitor, you still might be able to acquire access to one, and here's how you can do so. Reach out to your local club fitter to see if they have a service that will allow you to rent the use of a launch monitor by maybe renting an empty bay. Right? Or better yet, ask them if they offer a tune-up session where not only you're able to use that state-of-art technology, but you're also able to pick the fitter's experience and knowledge to really help you understand what are the data points you're looking at and which ones should you focus on. But guys, at the end of the day, the key takeaway is by using the technology, you are able to eliminate the guesswork and to really create that prescriptive training plan in order to take your game to another level. So we truly hope you found value in this information we share with you today. And if you have any questions at all, do us a favor. Leave them in the remarks below and stay tuned for next week.